Today, I'm gonna be attempting to go from 0 to $1 trillion in 24 hours, but I can only use white brain rots. And the timer starts now. Okay, we better go ahead and get started. The only actual rule to this challenge is that I can only use white brain rots, meaning I cannot buy this Nubini Pizzanini. So that means I'm gonna have to do a bit of stealing. Ooh, and then wait a minute. This guy already has a Sigma boy, and look at him. He has a decent amount of white on him. He just left. That does bring up a valid point though. For me to actually be able to use a white brain rot, it has to have like a decent amount of white on it. And wait, look at this. There's a Bombini Gushini in here, and then I can use that since he's mostly white. Oh, and then see, this actually the perfect example of what I was saying. Look at this Lerule. He only has like a tad bit of white. Like it's literally just some right under his chin, so I wouldn't be able to use this guy. Bruh, and I thought this guy didn't see me. All right, yeah, let's just go ahead and respawn. Okay, here we go, though. And, ooh, this Chef Crabacadabra or Ballerina Cappuccino would actually be very good. Oh, wait a minute. Los Tralalito. Imagine we would have gotten that this early on. That would have been crazy. Also, just so this tutorial finally leaves me alone, let's go ahead and buy a Nubini Pizzanini, and then I'll insta-sell him. Okay, here we go, though. We need to get to stealing. And it looks like we can actually steal this Bambito Brobino. So let's wait for his base to unlock. And then let's go for the steal. Come on, don't attack me. Oh, I thought this other person was gonna attack me. Okay, nice. That was actually free. Also, I do have to collect this money for like the tutorial to actually go away. But like from here on out, I'll only be collecting money from white brain rots. Also, that reminds me, I am allowed to use brain rots that I need for rebirthing. So for example, I can get a Trippy Troppy and then a Gangster Futera. And then there's a Trippy Troppy right here. Ah, bro, I don't have enough. Wait a minute though. Ooh, we already have 1.4K. This Bambino Bobrito is actually pretty solid. Ooh, and then a Chimpanzini Bananini just spawned. Unfortunately though, he costs 300k. Yeah, I can't afford that. Yo, look at this though. Vampirina Cappuccina, 125k a second, and she's mostly white, bro. Look at her face. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to be stealing that. For now though, how much moolah do we have? 3.71k, not too shabby. While we wait for this person's base to unlock, let's low-key just go ahead and wait for a Gangster Futera. Ooh, and another Bambito Brobido. Bruh, I don't have enough to buy though. Also, the other guy left. No. Ooh, wait a minute though. I do need a Berber Bada Bean for like the next rebirth. Yo, and he has a really big white beard, so I can use him too. Oh, nice. Well, look at him. Like, he has a huge white beard. Yeah, I'd say this is fair game. And then we got a Ballerina Cappuccina. Ah, bruh. That costs 100k. Oh, holy. Wait a minute. Hello there. Nah. A Diamond Crab Taco. And then Los Orcalitos. Full Chirino Skeletino. Nah, wait a minute. I actually need to hit a lick here. Don't mind me. Let's try to get in without her seeing. Okay, she didn't see me. I genuinely don't think she saw me. Bruh, she just left. That would have been the steal of the century. Imagine if I had already gone something that was making 3 mil per second. That would have been some actually insane progress. Also, the server is kind of dead, so I think it's about time to server hop. Ooh, and a Ballerina Cappuccino. I'll take that. Bruh, I was right there. What's up, bro? You can't hit me. Bro, no shot. I'm actually juking this kid out. Bro, no shot. Bro, this guy can't hit me. Ah, he finally hit me. I low-key might be able to steal that though. This guy is kind of bad. Let's hide in this lottie-lot till his base unlocks. Bro, he saw me. Okay, I actually need this Ballerina Cappuccino though. It's making 500 a second. Ooh, and he's even helping me by putting it closer to the exit. Okay, I need to hit him here and then run for it. Hit him. Steal.
Ballerina Cappuccino.
It opened. Run! Whoa! No! Oh, imagine I would have stole that. Would have been a crazy heist. Ooh, and then we do also need a Gangster Futera. Let's go ahead and buy that. And now that we also have some money, we can go ahead and buy a Cappuccino Assassino. Ooh, and then we got a Chimpanzini Bananini over here. We do need that for a future rebirth. Ah, bruh, it's 50k though. What can I steal? Salamino Pinguino? Ooh.
Salamino Pinguino.
Under that hat thing of his is a bunch of white fur. So that means I can steal this guy. And it looks like nobody's contesting me for it. Let's go. Too easy. So now we just need a Trippy Troppy to be able to rebirth. And we got one right here.
Trippy Troppy.
Oh, and then wait, actually, so I don't accidentally collect the money from this Gangster Futera. Let's pop him in the corner over here. Ooh, and then bro, we're so close to being able to afford that Chimpanzini Bananini. me. No, we're not gonna make it. Bro, we're actually so close. We do need a truly Mero Trulicina for the next rebirth, though. So I will go ahead and buy him. And now, before I go ahead and server hop to continue stealing, I want to mention that we're on the road to 25,000 subscribers. So if you subscribe right now, you can say you were a super OG. Ooh, and with that being said, we do also need a Boneka and Balabu for the next rebirth. So let's go ahead and cop that. And then, I'll take another Cappuccino Assassino, why not? And then let's go ahead and move this Boneka and Balabu. And there we go. We're making a decent amount of money now. So now let's go ahead and wait till they make us enough money to rebirth. Oh, Candy, yeah, no, this is taking way too long. At this rate, it's going to take us like half an hour to hit 1 million. And since we are in a time crunch, that's not happening. So let's go ahead and continue stealing. And yo, nah, look at who just joined. This guy is stacked. Oh, Taco Los Orcalitos, a Grapus Medusi, and then they even have a Cucaracha. Okay, yeah, what gear can I buy? Some traps? I'll take that. Let's also buy a speed coil, and then we have our trusty old bat. Let's put some traps down in front of this guy's base, and then chill out, buddy. I'm not trying to trap you. And then as soon as this guy's base opens, we're going for it. Wait, yes, he's gonna pull me in. Oh, never mind. Bro, he's like on his defense too. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Do you really think you can steal from me? Get back here. Let's go ahead and lock our base up, actually. Okay, and here we go. Only 20 seconds till game time. Somebody fell into my traps, which is a bit unfortunate. So let's go ahead and buy 2 more. Plop them down. And then his base is about to unlock. I need to get in there. Bro, no. Bro, no. Stop spidering me away. Okay, wait. We can make it back to his base before he does. We just need to get in. Okay, let's hide inside the black hole goat. Bro, how does he see me? Genuinely, how did he see me? Okay, you can't even notice I'm here. I do have to wait like 2.5 minutes though, so this is gonna be fun. Bro, and no, someone's stealing my truly Mero Trulicina, but we're gonna stay strong. We're gonna risk it all for the biscuit, bro. We need this Los Orcalitos. Also, I think the owner completely forgot that I was here. He's right over there, Medusiing the other guy. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this could set us up so well. Let's hope he doesn't see me though. He just randomly decided to come back. He activated friends to join. Bro, hit him. Hey, this ain't good. There's 2 of them now. This is gonna make stuff a bit harder. Let's go for it. Let's get him in the trap. Yes. Oh, wait. Yes. Oh, no, bro, waiting worked. No shot. We just got that. 705k a second. And bro, look, like his whole body has like white fur on it. Bro, we're moving to a private server ASAP. Bro, we're literally only 22 minutes into this challenge too, which is the crazy part. Okay, well, let's go ahead and rebirth though. And just like that, we're at rebirth 2. Wait, no, I just rebirthed with Los Orcalitos. No, just kidding. Look at what's right over here. Los Orcalitos. If I got you, you gotta subscribe. Anyways, so thanks to these guys, we honestly won't have to be worrying about money for a while now. Let's go ahead and transfer this Boneka and Balabu back though, just because I needed to rebirth. And then we also need this Berber Bada Beam. Oh, and then look at that. I can actually go ahead and use this Toilet Focacino since the toilet is white. Let's go ahead and transfer Los Orcalitos back though, along with the Toilet Focacino. Then let's hit the rebirth. And we now need a truly Mero Trulicina, which there's actually one right there. So let's quickly go ahead and transfer Los Orcalitos over, collect the money, and then let's run. Truly Mero Trulicina. So now we just need a Chimpanzini, Bananini, and then we already have all the money that we need. That's actually bananas. See what I did there? Bananas? Since the Chimpanzini Bananini is a banana? Huh? Okay, yeah, I'll stop. I'll just put the fries in the bag. Anyways, let's go ahead and transfer Los Orcalitos over. And now we just need to wait for a Chimpanzini Bananini to spawn. Yo, how does a Trenostruzzo spawn before a Chimpanzini Bananini? Also, look at this. This guy has a toilet on him, and I would say that's considered a decent amount of it. Wait, I don't have enough though. Oh no. Come on, quickly. I just need like 1 second's worth. Run. No, bro. It's right there. Yes. Bro, how does this spawn before a Chimpanzini Bananini? Bro, we're actually making some crazy progress. We're making a grand total of 705 plus 150. We're making 850k a second already. That's actually crazy. And we're only 28 minutes into this challenge. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually cooking. So now let's go ahead and transfer those Orcalitos back over along with the Trenostruzzo. And now we just gotta wait for a chimpanzini bananini to spawn.
Trippi troppi troppa trippa.
Bro, and you're actually trolling. A trippy troppy troppa tripa? Also, I can't tell if that's more like brown. Yeah, I think that it is more brown than white. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, but like, I'm pretty sure that's more brown than white. It's actually more of like a tan color, but like, what are actually the odds of that? How have we gotten 2 Brainrot gods before a chimpanzini bananini? Like, I just want a rebirth. Okay, and yeah, looking at the current Brainrots that we got, that was definitely more of a tan color. Okay, well, time to go back to waiting for a chimpanzini bananini. We better actually get it this time. Yes, and finally,
Chimpanzini bananini.
like that didn't take that long, but like it's crazy how it took us that long to get it compared to getting Brainrot gods. Like we literally had 2 of them pop up before we got it. Anyways, whoopam! Rebirth 3. We now need a Chef Crabacadabra and a Glorbo. And bro, a Glorbo is just chilling there. Unfortunately, we don't have enough. However, we can just go ahead and transfer Los Orcalitos over real quick. Literally only collect the money once. And we already have more than enough to buy the Glorbo. So now we just need a Chef Crabacadabra. And then also look at this. For the money? Yeah, we already have enough. Bro, I'm still like genuinely shocked that we got Los Orcalitos that early on. Like, that's actually crazy. Anyways, let's go ahead and transfer them over onto my alt. And now we just need a Chef Crabacadabra. And what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is, whoops, I did not mean to collect that money. How much was it? Like 3K? Wait, give me a second. Just so nobody says I'm cheating. Here, I'll buy a taser gun, which is worth 100K. I've never even used this before. Does anybody actually use this? What does it even do? Anyways, what I was gonna go ahead and do is move this Glorbo onto the 2nd floor, and then I'm gonna try to go ahead and steal myself a Chef Crabacadabra. Yo! And now, wait a minute, this guy is stacked. Another Los Orcalitos with a taco mutation? Wait a minute. And then there's a Vulturino over there? Bruh, the guy just dipped though. Oh wells. And wait, this guy doesn't have no Chef Crabacadabra, but he does have a Bombardillo Crocodilo, and we will need that for like 2 rebirths down the line. So I think we should go ahead and get this. His base is about to unlock. Let's go ahead and run in. No, don't lock the base, bruh. I took too long to hit him. Unlucky TBH. Ooh, wait, I just joined this other server though, and there's literally one just chilling down the line. And then also Bombini Gushini. That is actually so good. Okay, well, nice. I actually was gonna need this Bombini Gushini later, so that actually works out perfectly. I am not complaining at all. Let's go ahead and unlock this to friends, and then steal that Bombini Gushini over. Then let's hit the rebirth and pow! Rebirth 4. We now need a Frio Camelo and then a Rangatini Asasusini. And then we also need lots of monies. But if we go ahead and transfer these Los Orcalitos over, we'll literally get to 100 million in 40 seconds. That's actually crazy. Like, I know I've already said this twice, but like, getting these Orcalitos so early on is crazy work. Like, look at that. We're already at 66 million, 72, 78, 80, 86.76. Wait, what's 0.76 backward? 0.6. Okay, yeah, no. There we go, though. Just like that, we have more than enough to rebirth, so we can go ahead and transfer them back over. And now let's go get ourselves a Frio Camelo and then the Rangatini Asasusini. And there's one right here. Yes, I got that just in time. I just yoinked it from somebody too. Somebody else bought it. Get away, buddy. That's mine. Nice. Whoops. I didn't mean to collect the cash. Either way, I don't think y'all like really care if it's just 8K. Like, it's actually nothing in the grand scheme of things. Don't quote me on this, but like, you need like probably like 10 to 100,000 8Ks. Not even. I think you literally need like 1 million 8Ks or like 50 million 8Ks to get to 1 trillion. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is it's not a big deal. Anyways, what is a big deal though is getting a Frigo Camelo. Also, now that we've rebirthed again, we can go ahead and auto buy the invisibility cloak along with the bee launcher. Ooh, and then this guy has a Bombardillo Crocodilo. That's a pretty far run though, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm just wait to get him. For now, we need to be locked in with this Frigo Camelo. Ooh, and then this guy has the Vulturino Skeletono, making 500K a second. I want that. Let's Let's go ahead and lock our base real quick, though, since I already see somebody's trying to steal from us. This guy has another train pigeon. I could low-key steal that. Let's go ahead and lock my base up real quick. And then, ooh, wait, bruh, there's a Frio Camilla right here. I almost let that slide. How didn't I see that? Also, before we rebirth and lose all our money, let's go ahead and buy a few traps. And then, a boogie bomb, why not? Then let's place the traps right here, just like this. Oh, that guy scared me. Well, more like he jump scared me. Anyways, that's another rebirth done. So now we need a Bombardilo Crocodilo. Also, the guy's still here, so he hasn't dipped, which is good. Let's go ahead and like bees as soon as this opens. Bruh, you didn't see me, buddy. Actually, now that I think about it, I ain't waiting here for a train guy. Let's go ahead and hop back to our private, steal these Los Orcalitos back, and we need 350 million this time around, which getting that is gonna take 50 seconds. Nah. Bro, like the time we need for each one of these rebirths really isn't going up by much, just because our multiplier is also going up. Bro, look at this. I'm gonna just wait here for like a minute and we're gonna have more than enough to rebirth. And there we go. That was exactly 43 seconds, and we have enough to rebirth. I am going to leave Los Orcalitos over here for just a tad bit longer, though, just in case we get Bombardilo Crocodilo from the line. And actually, that should be more than enough money. Oh, yeah. 413 mil. Let's go ahead and transfer them back over. And then let's go find ourselves some Bombardilo Crocodilo. Okay, there's nothing good in this server, but we do have a free yin yang spin. What will we get? Oh, it was right there. Bro, imagine we would have gotten that. 2.4 million per second is wild. Bro, and nah, I literally just got the Bisante on my alt account or on my main. Like, I was like, I might as well go ahead and spin in. Bro, look at this. Like, I literally still have it on the wheel. Look at this. This is my main. Can I use that? Bro, I really want to use that. I can't lie. 2.4 million a second. Let's go for it. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Let's go ahead and finish getting this Bombardilo Crocodilo. Ooh, and somebody bought server look in this server. That could low-key help us. This guy has a Hirafa Celeste, Farigo, and then Cocorito, Melinito. Part of me low-key wants to stay in this server just because of the server lock. Nah, we don't got time to be doing that. We need to find this Bombardilo Crocodilo as soon as possible. And this guy has those Carcaritos. They're blue though, and they're green normally. Wait a minute though. This guy has a Bombardilo Crocodilo and then a Tete Sahur. Wait, Tete Sahur just spawned. I don't know.
Bombardiro Crocodilo.
Let's go ahead and steal this though. And let's go around back so they don't see me. Oh, the guy saw me. I think he fell though. Wait a minute. Do I get this? Let's go. Bro, I'm actually just the goat. Wapow. That's what? Rebirth 6 already. I'm actually the goat. Let's go back for that Tete Sahur. Ah, I did the B things too late. Bro, and the guy just dipped. He didn't want any more smoke. He knew I was too goated. Anyways, we now need a Bombabini Gushini, which we already have. Wait a minute. Bro, we're like actually cooking so hard today. Let's steal these Los Orcalitos back. And then, unless I'm tripping, it's a yin yang. Lerule. And look at him. Since he has the yin yang mutation, I'd say I can use him. Bro, this guy's actually making like a decent amount too. 65.6k a second. Not too shabby. Anyways, while we wait for our Los Orcalitos to make us enough money, let's go ahead and transfer the Bombabini Gushini over. Nice. And we need 1 billion this time? Wait a minute. Let's see how long that'll take us. We're currently at 23 hours with 7 minutes left. Okay, and yeah, that took literally no time at all. Let's go ahead and transfer Los Orcalitos back. Along with the Lerule. And that's another rebirth completed. Oh, and then we already have the Quantum Cloner. Bro, the Quantum Cloner is so good for stealing. With that being said, let's go ahead and rebirth. And we now need a Tete Sahur and 5 billion. And let's actually start with getting the 5 billion, since I can use some of that money to buy some gadgets, which will help me steal Brainrots even easier. And since 5 billion will take a bit longer, let's go ahead and start transferring everything over, not just Los Orcalitos this time. And actually, I might sell that Tole Focaccia now that I think about it. Like 16k is a decent amount, but like there's no shot that's getting us anywhere near 1 trillion. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell it. Might as well. Anyways, and now that we got everything transferred over, we just gotta go ahead and wait for these Brainrots to once again make us enough dough. We don't have enough money yet, but look at what just spawned in. Another Trenostruzzo. What is actually up with our luck today? We've genuinely been getting some crazy luck. And we're literally almost at 5 billion too. And with this, we're at 5 billion. We've actually passed 5 billion by a half a billion. Okay, yeah. These Los Orcalitos are actually busted. Let's go ahead and transfer everything over though. And we now need a Tete Sahur to rebirth. Also, I'm not sure if I ever mentioned this or not, but the reason that I'm actually rebirthing so much is because every single time that you rebirth, you get an extra cash multi, meaning if we can get it up to a 10x multi, that will make getting to $1 trillion 10 times easier. So with that being said, let's go ahead and find this Tete Sahur so that we can continue rebirthing. Also, now that we have a bunch of money, we're gonna go ahead and auto buy a quantum cloner, and then let's get rid of our beehive. Ooh, this guy has a orca. Unfortunately though, it's fusing, so I don't think we can steal it. Same with this other guy's stuff. Oh, and yeah, then also before I forget to mention, I am also gonna be on the lookout for some better brain rots, because there is no shot we're making it to $1 trillion in 24 hours while only making 750k a second. We need like 5 times that at least. So with that being said, let the hunt for better brain rots and a Tete Sahur commence. Yo, and wait, this guy just joined in and he has a vulture. I want that. Let's go ahead and buy a couple traps, and then I also want that Medusa. Wait, and bruh, somebody just, oh bro, no, I just messed it up. Okay, wait, this guy is definitely gonna get hit. Yup, let's go in, and then bro, no, he locked his base. Oh, wait, he has a Dodo too? 90 seconds till his base unlocks though. Bro, I trolled so hard. Yeah, he's on it like a hawk too. Let's just respawn. Ooh, this guy has a bubble gum taco tropa tripa, making $1 million a second. That's pretty good. Unfortunately though, I can't steal it, and this server is also kind of mid. Okay, it's all good, it's all good. Let's keep going. And bro, go Levanto. No, bro, like I literally spawned in the last second and saw it. Bro, I needed that for the next rebirth. Man, that would have been so good. Also, the server doesn't have a Tete Sahur, unfortunately, so let's continue hopping. And what is up with these servers? Everybody's bases are empty. Ooh, now this is what I'm talking about. This guy has a Tete Sahur, and his base is right next to mine. Let's go ahead and quantum cloner in, and I could be greedy and steal the taco one, but like, nah. Let's go for it. This guy better not attack me. Huh, that was genuinely the easiest steal ever. First attempt too, by the way. Anyways, let's go ahead and join the private. And since getting to 25 billion will actually take a while, for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and steal those Orcalitos, and then I'm gonna just give them like a minute to make us as much money as possible, so that with that money, we can use it to buy lots and lots of quantum cloners, because they're 3 mil each, so that I can then steal brain rots a lot easier from people. And this should be more than enough for now. $250 million. Let's go ahead and transfer them back over now. And for anybody wondering, we're only an hour and 20 minutes into this challenge. That's how crazy we've been going. But now we need to go crazy on stealing good brain rots that we can actually use to make $1 trillion. And here we go. Let's get some good first server luck. This guy has a La Vaca Saturnita. 2 minutes till his base unlocks. That gives me plenty of time to set up too. Let's buy a couple traps. Then let's also buy a all-seeing sentry. And then let's start plopping all the traps down. I want to like bruh, the guy just left. Ooh, drop Sahur though. Bro, I need that. 2.1 million a second. Bro, I genuinely need that. Okay, wait, let's quickly go ahead and buy a Medusa. Place an all-seeing sentry down. We need to quantum cloner in. Bro, he just left. No. Bro, he knew he was gonna get smoked. Bro, that was actually gonna be the steal of the century. Well, that's a bit sad. That was actually so much money too. Can't win them all, I guess, though. Look at this. Los Bombinitos. How long till his base unlocks, though? I can't tell. Bro, nah, that's overpowered. You can't tell how long it is till this guy's base unlocks because of the turret. We need to get in there. Bruh, and the guy's already on me. Okay, this owner is locked in. I'm not gonna be able to steal that. Well, back to searching I go. Nah, Los Tralalitos. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, no. Bro.
Trippi troppi.
I need those for myself. Quantum cloner in. This turret isn't gonna let me get them. Jump over? Yes. Wait a minute. Where's my base? I don't even know where my base is. Is it right here? It is. No? No? Yo! Bro, look. Even though they're rainbow, they still have their white fur. Bro. No shot, we just got that. Bro, the guy left too, and this guy has those Lor's Tortus. Bro, I'm just stealing this for the funsies. I obviously can't use it. Oh, I was literally just gonna delete it off the face of the world. Bro, no shot, we actually just got that. Los Tralalitos Rainbow. 5 million a second, bro. Now let's hop to private before we get those yoinked. Bro, and good thing I left when I did. I heard somebody like quantum cloning into my base. Bro, I'm like still surprised we got this. That didn't even take that long. Look at this. That only took like 15 minutes to get that. That's actually crazy. And even though we got a brain rot making a crazy number now, I do want to still take my money making skills to the next level, meaning I do want to hit at least one more rebirth. So let's go ahead and transfer Los Tralalitos over. And let's go ahead and get ourselves a Cocofanto Elefanto now. Okay, here we go. Nothing first server. That's all good. I just stole something crazy. I cannot be complaining about there not being anything good in the first server. Second server is also a dud. Okay, all good, all good. Third server. Wait a minute. That is the craziest Cocofanto Elefanto I've ever seen. 455k a second? Nah, I need that. My base is like right next to it too. Let's go ahead and buy a few traps. Then let's also buy an all-seeing sentry. And then, bruh, did you see that? The guy literally is just doing it for the fun of the game at this point. He just stole a new Beanie Pizza Nini, bro. What is this? Also, turns out he also has a normal Cocofanto Elefanto, but I'm also doing stuff for the fun of the game, so I'm stealing that crazy one. Let's go ahead and throw my quantum cloner in there. Run far away. Never mind. I was gonna say let's quantum clone in, but he's in the base right now. Let's wait for him to dip. Let's change with clone, invisibility, cape instantly. And bro, I just realized I forgot to place the all-seeing sentry down. Let's place it down right here. And the guy's in here, so I'm gonna have to be careful. And I'm also gonna have to be quick about this. Where's the all-seeing sentry shooting though? Wait, he's stuck in the trap.
Cocofanto elefante.
Come on, bro, I stole a bit too early. Wait, get him in the trap. Bro, I can't, bro. How didn't he get stuck in the trap? We're going for that Cocofanto. That's mine, buddy. Stay away.
Cocofanto elefante.
We're doing this thing. Get in the trap. Nice. Bro, I want that crazy Cocofanto though. Ah, he just locked his base though. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk my Cocofanto getting stolen. Let's respawn and then hit the rebirth. Oh, wait, we're broke. Whoopsie. Easy fix, though. Now that we're back in the private, let's go ahead and steal my Los Tralalitos back.
Los Tralalitos.
And wait, I just realized, Los Tralalitos, are they like Los Orcalitos' cousins or something? They might be, actually. I never really thought about that. Also, just so that I'm not picking up this Cocofanto Elefanto's cash on accident, let's go ahead and run up to the second story and then plop him down right there. And now we just need to wait for these guys to make us 25 billion. And since that is a decent chunk of change, let's also go ahead and transfer over Los Orcalitos and then everything else. And then you also can't forget the Bisante. Just kidding. Anyways, how much cash did we make in that time? Nah, we're already up to 8 billion. Okay, yeah, getting to 25 billion is gonna be so free. We should literally only have to wait like 5 minutes. Okay, and yeah, what'd I tell you? That didn't even take 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and hit the rebirth. And there we go. We now have a 9x multi. Also, if I got you, you gotta subscribe. Like, I know you thought that I rebirthed with them on accident. Anyways, so now if we go ahead and transfer our Los Tralalitos along with our Los Orcalitos and then both of our trains. And then if we add everything up, so our Los Tralalitos are making 5 million a second plus 300k of our trains and then 700k, we're making a grand total of 6 million per second. And then we times that by the 9x multi. If I'm not mistaken, that's 54 million every second, which means like every 18 seconds, we're making a billion. And since 1 trillion is is 1,000 billions. That's only 18,000 seconds. So if we pull out our handy dandy schmandy calculator and then divide 18 seconds or 18,000 seconds. Wait a minute. Bro, another trippy troppa just spawned. What has actually been my luck this video? It's actually been crazy. Anyways, as I was saying, now that we have how much seconds it'll take us to get to 1 trillion, we just got to divide this by 60 to turn it into minutes, and then divide it by 60 again to turn it into hours. And as you can see, we literally need less than 5 hours to get from where we're currently at to 1 trillion. And if we check out our timer, we got way more than enough time. So all I really gotta do now is go AFK for 5 hours, and when I get back, we will officially be 1 trillion. Bro, what is actually this luck right now? Anyways, as I was saying though, all we gotta do is go AFK for 5 hours, and then when we get back, we'll officially be a trillionaire. And just like this, we've officially done it. We've made $1 trillion using white-only brain rots. Make sure to subscribe. We're getting super close to 25K.